Parsha begins, Eila Toldos Noach. These are the Toldos, the progeny, the chronicles of Noach. Noach ish tzaddik tamim haya b'darasav. Noach was a great tzaddik. He was pure in his generation. Es halakim esach Noach. Noach walked with Hashem. Rashi, quoting from Chazal, tells us, Dover acher, lelamnecha sheikar todoseim shel tzaddikim ma'asim tovim. Question is if Noach is, the pasuk is going to tell us the Toldos, the progeny, the chronicles of Noach. So why doesn't it get to it right away? It starts telling us about Noach's tzidkos, about Noach's righteousness. Why doesn't it tell us immediately about his children? So the Medrash tells us that this is to remind us and to teach us that the main progeny, that which is given over by the righteous, is their maisim tovim, is their good deeds. This is a good deed. It's a beautiful idea. And then it should follow at the next pasuk. The Torah tells us, "Vayolad Noach shloshah banim, es Shem, es Cham, v'es Yafes." And then it tells us the physical children of Noach, and he had 3 sons, Shem, Cham, and Yafes. Rabbi Simcha Bunim Pshischa was bothered, or wanted to understand, if the Ikar Todoseim Shazdik, if the first pasuk is telling us that the definition of the offspring of a tzaddik is the actions that they're doing, so how can the very next pasuk tells us about the physical ones? Which one is it? Is it the physical offspring, or is it the spiritual offspring that emerge from the maisim tovim, from the good deeds of the tzaddik? So Reb Simcha Bonim Pshischa says a beautiful idea, homiletically, but a beautiful, beautiful vart. It says the second pasuk is actually a continuation and fits in perfectly with the opening pasuk as well. Yes, Eila Toldos Noach, these are the offspring of Noach, is his maisim tovim. What kind of Vayola Noach shlosha banim? What kind of offspring? What kind of maisim tovim? What kind of progeny did Noach leave for us? Es Shem, es Cham, v'es Yafes. He left us 3 yisodos in terms of how we act. That everything that we're doing, our maisim tovim, first come with shame. It comes with a perspective, with a reminder constantly of the name of Hashem being present in our lives, in everything that we're doing. Kol ma'asecha yu l'shem shemaim. Everything that we do is for the sake of heaven. Shivisi Hashem l'negdi sami. The name of HaKadosh Baruch, the name of God, no matter what we are doing and how we are doing it, is always in front of us. Cham. It has to be done in a warm way. It has to be done with an openness, with a varmkeit. It has to be that the actions, the maisim tovim that we're doing, are not just actions that we do by rote, but they have a chamimos. They have a warmth to them. And then finally, yefes. Yefes coming from the language of things that are beautiful. And ultimately, that's what we need to do. When we are acting, when we are doing, we try to act in a way that is pleasing. As the Mishnah Pirkei Avos says, that it's tiferes lo seva, tiferes lo mina adam, that our spiritual pursuits should be perceived as positive and beautiful by the people around us as well. That there's a balance between our bein adam l'makom and our bein adam l'chavero. So yes, simple pshat on the pasuk, no question. These are the sons of Noach. But Reb Simcha Bunim Pshischa takes it to a new depth and tells us that this vort, this idea that Chazal, the idea that Chazal are telling us about the Todeseim Shazdikim can follow even with a beautiful word into the second pasuk as well. That the Maisim Tovim Vayolad Noach, which he gave over, consisted of 3 different qualities that we are to instill in the actions that we do. Hashem, remembering constantly the presence of Hashem in our lives, and that's why we are acting and doing what we're doing. Cham, to do them with a warmth and to do them yefes in the most beautiful way that will inspire others to follow suit, and ultimately that way bring nachas to HaKadosh Baruch Hu.